You're from Germany? Berlin. And what brought you to Vancouver, honey? Your husband. So your husband is chachach? That's really fascinating. So you met in Berlin? In Ukraine? Oh, that's complicated. You went to Ukraine? Because Ukrainians are hot, and then you found the German. Dude, you got ripped off. What's your name? Mohsen Ridi. Dude. You studied in Ukraine? You studied music? Classical music? An Iranian finally got to go to university. Of the entire world chooses Ukraine. And then when he gets admitted, he goes, I want to study classical music. No kidding, nobody plays setar in Ukraine. Mohsen John, what do you do in Vancouver now? You're in the movie business? You're the most ADD. سرت با کونت بازی میکنه? You went to study classical music. Now you went into movie business? His head playing with his ass. It's a very deep Iranian slang. When your head playing with your ass, that means you're not paying attention. You're going, ah! Imagine the Iranian philosopher that came up, the guy was writing, and then he was like, okay, how do I feel? When I'm distracted, I'm always playing with my ass. Now, how can I make it more serious? What if my head was playing with my ass? Sarish bo kunish bazi. Dude, you went to classical music college in Ukraine, came here, you're in the movie business. What kind of movie have you made? For Game of Thrones? Are you out of your mind? Whoa! 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 We love you, bro! Yo! Wow! Go for them! Buddy, please put me in your movie. Dude, that's phenomenal. Mohsen, did you played, because I know the composer is Iranian, and if I can recall his name. Chi? Yeah, Ramine? That's right. Juna. You were the best guy I picked on tonight by far. Wow. Yeah. Because if you know Game of Thrones, it was one of the most fascinating programs visually. Visually, that program was incredible. And it was the reason you see a lot of Persians were involved in Game of Thrones, is because Game of Thrones, it was a TV series on HBO that the entire series was about cousins giving it to each other. So HBO said, what race can we find to really relate to cousins and family after each other? And they found Mohsen in Germany. Mohsen was professional. They're like, there is one guy, his head only playing with his ass and everybody else's ass. Make him the head of special effects. Listen, all that matters in life first is to make honorable living. If you have a job and you make an honorable living, it doesn't matter what you do. You are absolutely respected for your good doings. Period. Now, as an Iranian, as an immigrant, any immigrant, not just Iranian, Syrian, anybody from any country, if you move to another country, it's so difficult. And then on top of that, you can become somebody who's doing something special like this in much bigger scale. Man, you make us look extra good. Thank you. I'm sure there are so many artists here tonight. I'm really sure, and I didn't get a chance to pick on you, is because you're hiding. And if you're sensitive and scared to be picked on, you're missing out of such an incredible special time. Hold up, what are you working on now? Spielberg? No. That's so cool, man. This guy is amazing. Viens du stage? No Chinatown. Viens du stage. Viens Mose. Viens Mose, they want to see you. Mose. Can he come on stage? Can you bring him on stage? Go ahead for a second. Lady, what's your name? Patty, sir, are you in the movie business too? So, first of all, this was so special. The reason you're here tonight is because Patty-son wants to see you. Patty-son, from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. He's married. And she's German. She's not messing around. Since Mohsen is here, if anybody has a good question, let's ask him. Wants to ask you, if you're in the movie business, yes. Are you hiring? Honar pishasi? No, hire nemikonam, I'm sorry. Sorry, I had to. What's your name? Because they're hiring, but it's a naked scene and making out with a dude. Are you okay with the make-out scene? Monojon, I cannot hear your voice. Are you okay with a little bit of... You know, am I wrong? Steven Spielberg loves... Minojon, Hassi? Okay, yeah, Hassan. Listen, if they don't hire you, I hire you. Minojon. Oh, he says tonight we're making movies at my hotel. Tonight.
Sure. I just wanted to say a quick story. If
Please say whatever you want to say.
Fantastic. So look, I'm from Iran. I'm really proud to be an Iranian. I grew up in Iran, in Ahvaz. When I was 10 years old, I saw Independence Day, the first film with Roland Emmerich. I told my mom, I'm going to go and work with him. And this was a dream. So I ended up filming the Independence Day 2 with the man himself. About 20 years after, and then my mom said he always wanted to see me on the stage. So I got the opportunity to work on Game of Thrones. I designed the dragon from the day one, and I worked with them all the way through. And we worked 90 hours a week, and that's how we won the Emmy in 2019. But I'm telling you, the only reason I got there because I married this year. That's the only reason. She's from Germany. She's from Germany, but she reads 300 pages Persian Fahimi Rahimi novels. She can cook every Persian food you can imagine. She can dance Persian, and she sings gugush like you have never heard of. So, thanks a lot. Thank you.
Give them a round of applause. Wow. Wow. What a what a beautiful experience to have tonight. You know, this is so special, and I'll tell you why. None of my shows, 80% of my show is improvised. And because of that, some of the most magnificent shit happens in the theater that you could never expect. Amazing.